Have you ever finished a school day, or a long study session, and realized you can't actually remember half of what you did? Like, you were there, you took notes, maybe even nodded along a few times, but ask you about it the next day, and it's all kind of a blur. That's not because your brain is broken. It's because you never processed it. And that's where a learning journal comes in. Now don't panic. I'm not talking about writing pages and pages every night like it's some emotional diary. A learning journal is different. It's simpler. It's way more useful than most people expect. And honestly, it might be one of the easiest things you can do to improve your memory, focus, and even your confidence as a learner. Today, we're talking about what a learning journal actually is, why it works so well for memory and self-awareness, and how you can start one, even if you hate writing. Let's break it down. So, what exactly is a learning journal? It's a quick habit where, at the end of the day, or at the end of a class, or a study session, you pause for a few minutes and write down, what did I learn today? What confused me? What stuck with me? And how did I feel about it? That's it. You're not summarizing the entire textbook or writing for a grade. You're simply reflecting, getting your thoughts out of your head and onto paper. Now here's the magic part. When you reflect through writing, your brain actually replays what you've learned. It lights up the same areas that were active during the original learning process. That replay strengthens the memory. It's like hitting save on your brain's hard drive. Even better? You start to notice patterns in your thinking. What types of questions you ask? Where you always get stuck? What lights you up? That's self-awareness, and that's huge. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're studying biology, and today you learned about the digestive system. Instead of just closing the book and walking away, you jot this down. Today we learned how food travels from the mouth to the stomach, then into the small intestine. I didn't quite understand how enzymes worked, but I get the overall idea now. I was kind of tired during class, so I want to review this again when I'm more alert. That entry? That's powerful. You've captured what you learned, where your confusion is, and even your state of mind, which helps you adjust next time. And when you do that day after day, even just for 5 minutes, your brain starts to learn how you learn. That's meta-learning. It's not just about the content, it's about you as a learner. Now, you might be wondering, okay, but does this actually help with memory? Yes. In fact, researchers have found that reflection boosts long-term retention significantly. There's this study by Harvard Business School and the University of Warwick that showed participants who reflected for just 15 minutes after a task performed 23% better on future tasks than those who didn't reflect at all. That's not a small number. And it makes sense. Reflection gives your brain a chance to consolidate information, to file it, organize it, and connect it to what you already know. It's kind of like cleaning up your desktop instead of leaving files scattered everywhere. You'll find things faster, and remember them longer. Now let's be real for a second. Most people don't keep a learning journal because they think it's too much work. But here's the truth. It doesn't have to be perfect, and it doesn't have to be pretty. If you hate writing longhand, use your phone. Open a notes app and just bullet point it. If you prefer talking, record yourself saying what you learned. Voice memos totally count. And if you're someone who loves structure, try this 3-question format every day. 1. What did I learn today? 2. What questions do I still have? 3. How did I feel about what I learned? That alone, just those 3 prompts, can turn a regular school day into something way more intentional. And this doesn't just apply to students. If you're working, learning a new skill, or trying to build better habits, this same journaling approach works. Maybe you're learning to code, or picking up a new language, or trying to understand financial literacy. Reflecting on what you learn, even in tiny bits, helps you track your progress and keep going. Because here's the thing. Motivation isn't always about excitement. Sometimes it's just seeing that you're making any progress at all. A learning journal is proof that you're growing, even when it doesn't feel like it. Let me give you one more trick. Once a week, flip through your old entries and ask, what have I improved at? What patterns do I see in my learning? What do I want to focus on next? This weekly check-in turns your journal into a personal growth map. You'll see what works for you, what doesn't, and how to adjust moving forward. That's powerful. That's ownership of your learning. And that's where real confidence starts. So here's the bottom line. A learning journal isn't extra homework. It's 5 minutes a day that can make every hour of studying more effective. It boosts memory. It builds self-awareness. It helps you think deeper, learn faster, and feel more in control of your own mind. And all you need is a notebook. Or a phone. Or a sticky note, even. Start where you are. Keep it simple. Stay curious. And give your brain the space to actually remember what you're working so hard to learn. If this helped you rethink how you study, give the video a thumbs up. Drop a comment about whether you've ever tried journaling your learning, or if you're about to start. Subscribe for more no-fluff strategies to study smarter and feel more in control of your learning. And yeah, hit that bell so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next one.